I'm feeling grind. It's grind time today. We're hopping on Grinder today. Oh, let's do it. Okay. So we know the way to end this fight. We don't need to end it with that. We just need the this guy to come in against the right guy. Okay, so I was looking for alternative openings to bait different Pokemon. Wellen also seems to match up pretty well here. It's just like we need someone. Oh, that's a guarantee to kill. I bet you'd bait like something fun like Power Up Punch. Wait, did all it take was actually thinking for 3 seconds? Well, I'm a little loud. I'm too excited. And we'll do this. Oh, wait. I was changing the level of my sound on my speakers that I'm not using. That would absolutely not do it. What up, Four Sides? How you doing, Big Frog? Wonder if we could bait colorblind glasses. One of these days I'll try them out. Oh, this would probably bait Rock Slide. I mean, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Tired. Yeah, I feel that, bro. That's how I felt yesterday. Like, my brain was not slightly hungover. Slightly hungover on a... I don't know where it is, local time for you. That is one of the good things about not drinking anymore, is not being hungover. Being hungover fucking sucks. It never gets better. It just always is not fun at all. It's one of those things where you know you're like, oh, this is going to suck, but drinking is fun. If I go Frost Breath, that would pick up the KO. I think after like 2 crit gunk shots, I wouldn't be dead. Favorite hangover meal? It's gotta be something greasy. Gotta be something greasy. Or even just some like eggs and bacon, like a bacon, egg, and cheese. Had to call it sick. Sick for work. That's a good Sunday. Around drunk people last Friday. I assume you were not also partaking Overtail. That is haram. I will say that's probably one of the least enjoyable experiences. I guess it depends on how drunk people are. If you're around like capital D drunk people and you're completely sober, I feel like generally that's just not a fun experience. Tripleta. I feel like this is gonna rule. Tripleta. Steak, pork, and ham sandwich. This basically, I feel like we're in the same genre of things that we want. Oh my god. What the fuck is... Sometimes my targeted ads are funny as fuck. Last time when I was doing, my partner and I were playing like one of those daily game quizzes off stream, and I got the Am I Autistic quiz? And then I could have just been like, if you look at my streams for 3 seconds, we know the answer to that. But this looks yummy. Sense and edibility. Tripleta. Como se dice hungover is shit. Anyways. I'm a good drunk, I can't lie. That's a good boy to have taken today. I think they get me in trouble. Not to saying you're going to turn out like this Overtail, but that was literally me. Like, I'd never had... I got mad at my high school girlfriend for drinking after prom. Because that is the kind of person I was. And then I went to college and then I drank far, far too much. Both me and a couple of my friends from high school felt that way. They like did nothing. College went a little bit too hard, and now we're just like, try Fent. First drug, Fent. Jeez. Okay, so what were we going to say? I mean, with a burn, this is probably baiting fast kill. I don't think we would take enough damage to the bait power up punch fast kill. This would probably just be King the Rock Slide fast kill. Want to have a good time? Try Fent. I mean, I'm pretty sure Dragapult can win regardless of move. San Fran Biscuit. San Francisco. Where's Mr. Polt? Because if we go Polt, we can go Polt on random move with Fang. Fent Fold. Ben Fent Folds. They would not be dead to crit rock slide. We're faster, we outspeed. I guess the question is, what do we bait? Are you faster? You're not faster. So we bait probably like slow random kill, which maybe that's kind of fine, right? Because slow random kill, we could go this guy. Then they would be baiting. Well, actually, I don't think slow random kill is actually what we want. Because this is not going to be a guaranteed thing. Fentfold. Two switching on a Mon with agility, though. That does kind of spook me. There's got to be someone else who picks up slow. Oh, I mean, I guess if we're holding zoom lens and poisoned, we could click head smash twice. That does work. Well, no. Head smash plus bright powder means we don't always hit. That's not how the maths. We could bring Luke Cario, perhaps? Fentfold. Flash cannon. What is this guy gonna bait? Bait anything fun? Faster than the Kingler. Floatzel Liquidation. So who are the two? We need to eliminate Floatzel and this bowl to be able to sweep the back three with D-Knight. So getting this in first does seem kind of nice. Found the time. Yeah, don't feel like you need to be here, but I appreciate it. My boy. Worry not with a 0. Yeah, so if it was like Flash Cannon here, then it could be Liquidation here. What were we going to do for Floatzel besides Cry? Drive to the hospital. Well, I hope everything is okay. Oh, did one of my earbuds just go out? Huh. Well, that's fun. I'm all left now. Ride the mayo and the mustard while I stop here to chat. What is it? This sounds like drug lingo. Yeah, I'm going to ride the mayo and the mustard tonight. We're going over to Johnny's house for the mayo and the mustard. Okay, I got to take these out and put these back in. Surely not just my right earbud is dead. That would be sad. We'll let those sit in the case for a little bit. Also, why does it change what's playing when I change my buds? Weird. The mayo. The tumble line. So you're going to drive recklessly. Hell yeah. Anyways, what were we looking at? Probably Liquidation from Floatzel. Because this would be, if I'm Lucario, this would be slow kill. Like, likely we're dead to fast kill. I think after 2, we take 2 play roughs and burn. I think that's always dead to Liquidation. No. Hey, merge. So let's go off that assumption before we do the actual math. Damn, I like Whaler in here, but baiting power... I mean, they could come on Liquidation, and then that's not a guaranteed power-up punch. Primarina was going to be our guy for this. Is there anything Primarina wants to come in on Crunch? I guess coming in on any of these moves kind of is a little sketch. Liquidation's 30% drop, right? 20%. That's not awful, Cope. What is Primarina bait, though? Is Primarina the guy we want to kill? Because really what we'd want... Okay, Primarina looks like they bait exactly what we want. Maybe we can use... Because we'll just need 2 more slots. If we can use Primarina to finish it off... Because these last 2 slots we obviously want Ejector and this. So we do have 2 slots to set this up for a win we want. Because once we get... If we're able to get Dragonite in against Pangoro, yes, I do realize it is Quick Claw, but they're not did the crit Stone Edge. And then if it's just Grapple Locked and Kingler in the back, we outspeed Oko both of them. Okay, but which means we have 2 slots to work with. Still have our Mega as well. I mean, Harry Mama, if we can get like Harry Mama in, that might work as well. Oh, well, I guess we still got to kill the Bouffalon, so it's not quite 2 slots left. Because Primarina does bait the Boof. Because we do sort of need a way to get in. Or, well, kill the Boof. You don't really have the moves to do this. We're not really loving that. And the only guy who has knockoff, I believe, is our good pal. Hey, you have knockoff? Nah. The only guy who's knockoff is our good pal, Harry Mama. Whose least favorite move is that? I mean, after Chip, just Focus Band is such a pain in the ass. Okay, Manu takes Liquidation and baits something else. This is something else, but Power Up Punch is not the something else we'd want. What was that for a second? Legion baits Crunch. Maybe this is the guy, because I think we also would like Legion for later. And if it does happen to be low enough to bait Punch, we can go here. Not to the correct Crunch. Yeah. So we go Liquidation here, go in the Crunch. Crunch, is that same amount, same chance to drop? Yeah. I mean, maybe we could just go in. What are you baiting? Same thing. I guess we could just use this as pivots forever in case of drop or in case they don't pick it up. Draining Kiss heals so much, too. Power Punch specific AI. Obviously, it won't on... Well, I guess if we go here first, then it's never going to Power Up Punch. This would only be Crunch. Bars, by the way. And then we can go here. And we'd go, like, Draining Kiss. I guess we'd go Draining Kiss, Moonblast. We could maybe do... Well, I don't think we'd want to do Flip Turn because the next bait we want to see in is this guy. Yeah, as long as we're not Giga low on Primarina, we can do... We would always bait Head Charge. This would like outspeed Oko. Yeah, this is the health we want to be at. On that, we'd go into this guy. Then it would only be Lash Out, which we'd go into Ape on. They take minimal damage. They would CC. And then who are you baiting? This is probably the last important thing. So you show outspeed Oko. You show... Don't show outspeed Oko and don't show slow KO. Will this be... This might be Kingler. Maybe we pre-damage to be dead to Revenge. And would this always be Lash Out? I don't think it would always be Lash Out. Can we have a guy... Yeah, I think Gallisopod can be random. Mars. I think we can set this up so that Gallisopod can be fine to every random move. So I think this line works. Yeah, I like this line. Cool. Okay, let's set specific items. Okay. Lucario is going to be burned with a zoom lens. We don't get access to any other encounters now that we've beaten Magma Hideout. It's not like any of those water ones open up. It's after Aqua Hideout. Zoom lens, they'll kill with 2 flash cannons here. Play rough. So play rough double crit is 78. We're taking 1/16 from burn. 78. 211 divided by 16. So 26 total from burn. And then max roll would be 78 times 2. We're definitely not dead. Yeah. But that would put us pretty damn low. Let's say non-crit highest rolls. So 52 times 2 plus 26. 130, 211 minus 130. 81. Yeah, and then min roll. And they're the only one faster than Lucario, so this is perfect. And then say everything min rolls. Do we have to pre-damage to be dead to that? Play rough. 44, 88 plus 26. 114. 211 minus 114. 97. Would always show in baits. We'd always show in baits, and then if exactly both low roll, it could maybe not be that. I mean, if exactly both low roll, there's probably some like boosting AI that could be power up punch, but that really doesn't like matter for us. I guess our only concern is like, would we bait crunch? But we'd have to be, I think we saw already with like double max roll. What calc is that? Is that 81? Yeah. Yeah, I think even with like double max roll, double burn, we'd be doing that. So again, Lucario is going to bait Floatzel coming in here. Floatzel is going to be clicking liquidation. We're going to go Legion. We're going to go Basque, who I don't think item is determined yet. And then we're going to go Primarina. Prim and proper. Probably want citruses on both of these. Prim, we're going to go Draining Kiss, Moonblast, pray the god to pick up the KO. I believe it'll just be citruses on both of these. Can citrus fuck us? No, because we'd go down the 40. Say we go down to like exactly 49. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we will be fine with the ranges on that. It's not like any status move we're looking to. We just need to be dead to fast kill from Kingler. Or no, not fast kill from Kingler. Bouffalant. That range is even better. Yeah. Yeah, and we show outspeed Oko against Pangoro, so it would never bring this guy in. This should be showing fast kill. Baits. Boof. So Prim's going to be in here. We're going to go back into Basque Legion on the normal type move. And then this will be Lash Out or Work Up. We'll go into Ape on that. No Escape for Ape. And okay, so this was the math we needed to do. Also, I guess we can go like citrus item, doesn't matter too much. So we're going to be -1/-1. No way we pick up a kill without it. No. Yeah, we're going to be -1/-1. We want to be showing and Lash Out min damage. Well, I want to do this without any Lash Out, like in case it would work up on the swap, which I think is a possibility. No, actually I don't think it can work up. Because we're showing outspeed to hit KO. So I don't think it should work up. So even with that, I think we could do it even without it. So outspeed Oko. Grapple Locked will... We want Grapple Locked to see slow kit. And Baits, actually, that should... I think in Baits, as long as we take Lash Out, we should be showing that. So 219. I think it's totally fair to put 8, but just at 219. And then, yeah, always show slow kill from that. So I think it's good in case something would happen that Ape or like Baits get fucked up. We want Ape to always be shown dead to slow kill from Grapple Locked with the decreased defenses. And then we want Glyphosate always showing no matter what they get hit by. Also go Citrus here. Weird to have a fight where we all go Citrus. 11. So 49. So that's 1, 2, 5 HP. Hit by the target. I just want to make sure, like, double damage payback. Crit wouldn't kill us at that HP. No, okay, cool. And even if we get in a situation where this would be Whirlpool procking, Whirlpool will still proc it, Revenge procs this, then Sharp Beak D-Knight comes in here. And Overdale, are you here? Sharp Beak comes in, and then this would be Outspeed Oko. Quick Claw proc could happen. It would only ever be Stone Edge, and then crit Stone Edge doesn't kill. Outspeed Oko with that. To that egregious message. And then Outspeed Oko kill with that. Cool. Okay. This line works. Cool. We're gaming? Yeah, we're gaming. We are gaming. Call me Neil the way I'm gaming? I don't think I should do that after now that he's redacted. Don't call me Neil. Where's Luke Cario? Beautiful. The Legion of Basking. Carol Baskin Legion. Why you hang out over here? Primarina. B and Dragapult get to take a fight off. What a surprise. Linguini's back in here again. I feel like we use D-Knight a lot in Hideout too as well. Luke, Bask, Primarina, Ape, D-Knight, Pod, Ape. Just need Primarina. Wow, wow, wow. Or maybe it was just like D-Knight was our jack of all trades guy late time into last run. But yeah, I think it's 11 or 12 fights from PB, which is incredibly exciting. Citrus for you. We got to make sure we give everyone levels as well. Citrus, Citrus, Pod, Citrus makes me, having everyone on citruses feels kind of good too. That we are able to, if we get into a jam, like if there's like an egregious amount of focus band procs, we can find a way to get out of it. Nah. That would be crazy if I tear through these fights. You know, especially with my history in Hideout, I'm going to be very, very, very careful here. Can't be zooming through this. Okay, so Lucario's not going to take burn damage as we walk. What up, Muncher Crunch? How you doing, big dog? Apply burn to Moses. Me when I am the bush. Extra. This is going to be... Yeah, I'm giving conflicting reports here. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't do that on purpose. Slot number 4. 219. Damn you fine. Damage. 5. 129. 125. Alright, let's double check those went through. Cool. Oh my god. Thank you for the follow. I don't know why that was so loud. The unfollow refollow spooked me. Howdy. Okay. We got our repel up. We do have a repel up. Moonman jump scare. I agree. Oh, I forget. We got to do all that stupid plot bullshit. Just let me fight the guys. What? Plot. We don't care about plot. I just want to fight the little guys with the other little guys. Okay. Oh my god, it's Archie from Archie. Cool. Okay, now we actually move the plot. I remember being so confused when we got to Emerald Kaiser Loco for the first time, just being like, what do we do? Archie from Archer. Barchie. Archie from Bunker, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now we can actually go in. What a stupid fucking thing. Why do these games have plots? Okay. I think everything's right. Let's hope we did not fuck up, or at the very least, let's hope that we don't get screwed. That is, I believe, yeah. And wasn't that, he did that, it was like a sitcom in the early days, and everyone was like, wow, what a great husband. He only threatens domestic violence. Wow. 60s were a different time, bro. To the moon. Yeah, like crazy. Crazy. Okay, let's get this shit. Let's get this shit like top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Hold on. Let's get this shit. Ain't shit changed. Still playing Run and Bun. You think Small Ant the greatest, but I'm number one. Okay, we're gonna flash these cannons real quick. Crit. Love it. We did we did calc for double crit. Okay, not dead to double crit plus a second flash cannon. Cool. Let's believe. Moses parts the whatever color this guy is. Okay, then I believe this should be Floatzel Liquidation. Moses is my favorite. Okay, so this is there a world? Okay, there is a world where it's Power Up Punch, but that is totally fun. Actually, it's, I want to say, based on nothing but conjecture, that it is favored Power Up Punch here. Owned. Easy. Can you intimidate Floatzel? Oh, I thought you just want me to go like, yeah! You look so happy. I dream for the day where I'm as happy as Floatzel is. Floatzel be going like, bah! Okay, run and Bun, but I do all the cries for the Pokemon. No defense drop? Cool. Okay. Yeah, Floatzel does look like he would, like, steal your money. Floatzel's the kid who would take your car keys at the pool and then jump into the deep end and have you chase him to get him back. Okay, I think we want to go Draining Kiss and then Moonblast. This is Focus Band, so we could just be caught in hell here. Another crit. Love to see it. Love to see it. No. What do you mean oddly specific? I don't know what you're talking about. I wonder if this will mess with our baiting at all if we kill in the first one. Okay. So let's think about thinking for a second. Liquidation mid-roll. We need this guy to bait in Bouffalant. Minus 52. That's not how math works. I don't get a negative number. 223 minus min roll would be 52 here. 171 is be the highest health we would be at. Okay, so we kind of don't want to kill it this turn, which does make this a little weird. We actually healed too much. What are we baiting? Liquidation? It's kind of fun. Well, no. It's done. Baits are done based on highest roll, right? Yeah, so we will still be only baiting Bouffalant even if this lowest rolls. And we can't be fucking around with Focus Band proc shit. So I think I'm just still going Moonblast here. Plus if it's like defense drop as well. Okay. Yeah, I think that number looks good. Especially if Focus Band doesn't proc. Focus Band is a fake item. Okay, if I did my stuff right, this should be Boof. Cool. Alright. We be boofing a lot. This isn't always head charge. Three rolls that don't kill, but we're gonna go here. I think we're still fine if it's work up here. Okay, that's fine. I believe. Ape can still escape, so this is never going to be Surf. Never gonna... This could be Work Up again. Okay, so this is Lash Out or Work Up. What the fuck? Oh, Lash Out is based on Stat Drop. Yeah, so we're just going to go into Ape Escape. Oh, poor guy, he's mad. He's lashing out. Cool. Alright, this is always CC the kill. We want to be baiting, I believe, Grapple Locked random move. If I'm going to click CC here. Yeah, we're always dead to Revenge Slow Kill. CC is right with me. So, Persian's dead, Bouffalant is dead, Floatzel is dead. I think we actually found the line to do exactly what I wanted to do. Let's not speak too soon. This should be Grapple Lock. Cool. Now, every move that Grapple Lock can click should proc Emergency Exit here. Cool. And let's check this one more time. I mean, there's nothing that could be done if it was wrong here. Cool, we did put the Sharp Peak on. And this should be a 3-mon sweep in the back. Okay, first against this guy, we're going to click Dual Wing Beat. like a... Yeah, some of the cries in this game are horrifying. Okay. Second up is this Hanguro. Does have Quick Claw. If it is exactly Stone Edge Quick Claw crit, we are not dead to it. But we will never see the items proc. And then last, and certainly not least, is Kingler, who we can outspeed in Oko with Draco Meteor. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was pretty damn good. See, I knew when we were going through this fight that there was a line that was super clean. Once we saw that D-Knight could chain 3, I knew there was something there. Because you get so many extra slots if you can chain 3. That ruled. That ruled. That was such a good fight. I'm glad I didn't run that fight yesterday. There's no way I would have gotten as clean of a line. Fuck yeah, bro. Any squelchers. Let's go, dude. Ah, another focus band fight. Wow. How brave. How brave. Oh my god, wait, no. Shut up, me. How brave. Oh. Yeah, I only watch one streamer, myself. Squelchers. Oh, that's... So, when my friend who now plays guitar in the band that I am taking a hiatus from because I'm in Australia, of course, when he was getting into the band and we were telling him about the shows coming up, we were it sounded like we were doing a bit. Like, we had an upcoming show with a band called Squelch at Zembo. At Zembo Skate Shop. So we were telling him about this upcoming gig, and he was like, we're playing with Squelch at Zembo? Because it sounds so fucking ridiculous. It sounds like a bit, but we were playing with Squelch at Zembo. Even though that show got canceled, but yeah. This is just Brickberry Central, isn't it? Yeah, it does sound really stupid. That's because it is. Yeah, we just click, I mean, this is probably like knockoff Brick Break, Brick Break, Brick Break. I forgot this Hariyama has natural gift because they were expected to fucking bite the bullet. Oh, wait, yeah, this is just knockoff Brick Break. Yeah, back to drive. Don't chat and drive. Saves Untitled does not endorse chatting and driving. Cryo. Okay. Wait, what did this person leave a comment? Did they leave a comment on the run? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude, sometimes the wackier the band name, the better. Poob. Hey, thanks, a great band name. I love some band names just for being stupid. That's how I found Someone Still Loves You, Boris Yeltsin. Great band name. Okay band. The World is a Beautiful Place and I'm No Longer Afraid to Die. Great band name. Okay band. I really love Empire, I Was a Lonely Estate. Very pretentious band name. Very sad music. Very good band. Persian Rug. Cow Tooler. I'm trying to think the dumbest band name that we've played with. There's actually a pretty popular Philly band. I don't think they perform anymore, named Shid. A classic. Fake baseball. Airplane Weather. That kind of goes hard. Also, any sports-based band name, you know they're going to have some, like, white dude with a Telecaster and a tweed jacket playing some crazy riffs. What did we want to be here? Oh, we need to teach Brick Break. Sal, what do you think the hardest fight is in Hideout? Is it that one with the Noivern? I remember people saying the Noivern Octillery Run? Quick Claw Caracosta. Post-cum. Yeah. Yes, I'm chattering. Did we try to... This Hariyama has tried to die so many times. Yeah. All these fights just don't look fun. 6 or 7. 6 or 7? 6? 7? Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right, kids? Is that what happens? Just click Dragon Dart's forehead, yeah. Focus Band can't proc twice. Flash is Flash plays. That's insane. I can't fucking believe Flash actually did that. Flash is a nut for that. That's that Crystal Kaizo mindset. God damn, bro. Respect. Immense amount of respect for that. Yeah. Anyways, we're going to click Knock Off, then Brick Break. We go Lumberry so we don't get frozen. What do we bait? Magnezone goes crazy on Noivern. Oh, this is the guy who's the problem in this fight. I remember this. This is probably dead to CC. Oh, excuse me. Sheer Force CC means it doesn't get the drop. Is that how that math works out? Incorrect, damn. So it does still get the drop. Cool. That would be kind of busted. What kind of whack-ass... It sounds like someone's dialing a phone on a megaphone outside my window. What the fuck is going on? Australia is fucking weird, bro. I guess this is always CC. We could go here, but Mega Beedrill ain't doing shit. Probably go to one of our ghosties. Or, I mean, D-Knight. I feel like D-Knight's so good, bro. But I feel like we're also kind of going to want D-Knight here. Does Zoom Lens D-Knight win this? No additional effect. I would have to be like Zoom Lens pre-poison D-Knight. Any of our other birds? Aerial Ace. You're baiting the wrong move and you're not fast enough. Why is this not... I don't know why auto refresh isn't always confirmed. Can't do that with them. You can miss moves. I mean, I guess we could do this with Ape. Well, it would still have the 1% chance to miss. Pokemo. Pokemo. For this guy? Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, if it's pre-frozen, depending on how we get them in. Because the contrary... Did I get fucked by contrary last time? Yeah. No, I got... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we've got a good number of mons to deal with it, though. So let's say we find another way to deal with this. And for the Hairy Mama, we just come in and kill it with the Wing Beat. Holding the fossilized fish, of course. Yeah, it would get the CC drop, so we'd just be able to come in and pick it up. Pidgeot? Is Pidgeot going to be good for once in its life? I guess that is true. It could, maybe. Wait, is... Probably not, though, because it's slower, because if we get fucking glared, I guess we could pre-burn. This thing sucks, bro. We have to, like, emergency exit into pre-burn Pidgeot. This thing's dog water, bro. D-Knight kills this guy after the CC drop. They take a little bit from CC. This is going to be showing slower Oko. Yeah. What will... Does D-Knight... that's outspeed. Does D-Knight bait in Superior clicking D-Pulse here? Is that for real? Or D-Pulse Glare, I guess? That seems insane. Could Dragonite just chain 2 here? Because it's set up. D-Knight could just change 2 here. Wait, because what if we just do this? It can't because I have slow kill. Yeah. So this would always be D-Pulse then? So if we just go, Hariyama picks up the kill, Leech Seed or Glare. Hariyama picks up the kill. Where were we going? Oh, and then it was be their Hariyama clicks CC. If we go into Golisopod to get the emergency exit on that, we bring in D-Knight, who with the drop is able to pick up the KO. D-Knight with no items is going to bait it. D-Knight at full health and no items will bait in. We'll be showing slow kill here. Actually, we probably should just go Sharp Beak. Leech Seed or Glare. Maybe it's like, maybe it is pre-burn Dragonite. Is it? No, well, we need to be able to hit our moves. Duh. What was I saying about this? No, we can just go CC here. For some reason, I completely forgot about Bright Powder for a moment. Or Leech Seed or Glare. So that is annoying that we don't know if it's going to swing. I mean, we get this guy fucking like Aerial Ace. Zoom lens pre... I think the annoying thing is that we don't always kill. Yeah, the fact that the range isn't perfect is kind of the problem here. Can Pidgeot be useful? Can Pidgeot be useful? Can Pidgeot be useful? Oh, wait, it probably is just Hammy, right? Hammy doesn't die the 2 crits. Pre-frozen Hammy. Zoom Lens, Flare Blitz. Yeah, Hammy doesn't die to 2 crits. Yeah, that's probably Zoom Lens. Hammy. Then D-Knight. Hammy with Zoom. Frozen. Always picks up this KO. And then they're going to bait in Slow KO with Water Move. Slow KO with Water Move. Yeah, because we'll always be dead to Slow Scald. And Alola Mola. Skeptical Tile? Anyways, Skeptical Tile from Overgrow wins the rest of the fight. Nah, they don't do that much damage. That'd be kind of crazy. Just normal Skeptical Tile. Barely doesn't get there. Annoying. But I mean, they still fucking destroy this 1v1. Yeah. This would just be swap on the water move. Click Energy Ball twice. Probably go Lum instead. Or go like a healing move twice. And then what do you bait from this guy? Knockoff. Annoying to have knockoff. Anyone like owning this guy? Show me the Oko colors. Okay, no Oko colors. I mean, we have the rest of our fucking team to run this one down. We just don't really want it coiling. No one with the Oko. Sad. All physical moves. I mean, you want to click Wild Charge here. I mean, we could go like Gyarados into Mon who clicks Wild Charge and then just try to murk it. There's probably someone who... Okay, who matches up really well here? It's got to be somebody. Electric move, water move, knockoff. Toad is meh. Electric move, water move, knockoff. I feel like electric move eliminates a lot of our party. Is this guy really the most annoying thing in this fight? Kind of funny. Do you die to double edge fake out? You do not. You just take an obscene amount of damage. Coil, for my reminder, is attack, accuracy, and defense. So, like in a perfect world, a special attacker to clean this up. A truly special attacker. I mean, D-Dart's meter could work. Damn, I'm surprised no one's even showing. What's the 2-hit KO? I just want someone to beat the shit out of this guy. Is that really that difficult? Hariyama unironically has a really good matchup. Okay, this is the one I'm most perplexed at. I feel like it's just harder to snap into Mons that win 1v1s in slow fights. Okay, special attacker. It does a lot of damage and is not afraid of these moves. Honestly, I feel like the moveset is fairly annoying against our box. Aqua Tail, secondary effect? Question mark. No additional effect and can miss. Well, I guess after one coil. We're just trying to avoid this getting set up and getting out of control. I mean, with no item as well, this is not an awful 1v1. Just kind of fearful once it sets up. Once it sets up, we're not... It's knockoff Wild Charge. Knockoff being in the mix kind of sucks. Yeah. The difference between this Alola and this Electros and the colors of, like, everybody owns this guy, and then no one owns this guy. So you will be baiting, I guess, depends on the item. Boom is the only thing that 1-hit KOs. Really? Beedrill goes hamburger? Really? What am I missing? I mean, B seems okay. It really is, the only problem we have is this Electros. Yeah. Because Hariyama, so running this again. So Hariyama holding Lumberry is going to knock off the Focus Band and then kill with Brick Break. Where's your sub? Yeah, you can... Wait, you not have it? Like, I feel like I got the notification yesterday. It renewed. Yeah, I can see it on my end that you're subbed. Knockoff Brick Break always owns this. Then it'll bait in Harimama clicking close combat. We just have to double check the numbers on that to be 100%. B kills the Hari. I could see them killing after CC, right? Bates Eel. Yeah. Yeah. I guess so. Oh, and now I can see the double kill with U-turn. I could sort of see this. So they take the Brick Break coming in, or take the CC coming in, and then pick up the KO. I mean, we could even... Oh, well, does B not always kill after CC? I guess because our B is quirked up. That's why this doesn't work. Bruh. But yeah, we could still do this. Knock off Brick Break. Brings in this guy collecting CC. Go into this guy. Pick up the kill with the wing beat. Then they're baiting because you're going to show... Yeah. 3 scale goat. 3 scale goat. Outspeeding both of these. Not showing kill. Outspeed out damaging both of these. Then we're outsped by superior. Clicking only D-pulse because we see slow kill. On the D-pulse we'll go into Hammy. On Hammy we're going to click flare blitz. That'll kill this guy. This will bait slow kill from Alola Mola. We can come in on any move with Skeptical Tile and win this 1v1 because this Alola Mola seems bad. This Alola Mola seems like bad. This seems like one of the few poorly designed Pokemon in this game. I guess we can go like Lumberry, Giga Drain. But if we go Miracle Seed, this will never be Coil. Right? Because this wouldn't be Coil because it would show outspeed 2-hit KO. So this would almost always be knockoff. Which would be a great swap for like a Mega Evolution, right? Or something like Hitmontop. Do we have a Shell Armor Pokemon that wins this one? Go here, like fake out Hitmonslop. And then they would be baiting Wild Charge / Coil. I wish Ursaluna had a move that wasn't... Well, yeah. Well, the defense increase is kind of spooky, too. I would love this to be a special attack, right? Yeah, I don't know how great that does us. Hitmon on my top. Top of my hip. Top of my Mon. I hit until she top in my Mon? Nah, I don't think I like that. Topping my Mon till it hits. Till I hit. Yeah. Okay, we got that. We got that. If we go... What does emergency exit guy take from this? Channel my lead till I top. Huh? I don't love that into B. I guess that'd be back into wild charge back there, but how would we get... I mean, poison jab does do a lot. U-turn does do a lot. It's like someone who could take knockoff. I mean, B could we go into B on knockoff? Is that actually just the move? We go... that actually... well, then we can't U-turn. I mean, we can't emergency exit always on the moves that are being chosen here. No, Mega Stones can't get knocked off. That's why. That's why I'm even considering that. Can we take every move except... No, we can't take every move. So this should always be knockoff. We could go... What item do you have? Alum? I guess you could take the knockoff if we really needed to. Yeah, that would be so painful. Okay, Mon, who could take random move from Electros and pick up the KO. Ideally, a special attack. Well, this would be... They could coil. So we need like a special attacker who does... How much after U-turn? U-turn mineral 144. 247 minus 144. 103? Okay, 103 and then leftovers healing. Driving is bad. So I need this Mon to be able to take every move from Electros. Someone like D9 can do that. And then do 103. With a special attacking move. Oh. We can just go like Polt here, finish this off. How much does leftovers heal? 247 divided by 16. 15. It's 118. Not enough with Polt. But I imagine there's somebody who does enough. So qualifications need to be able to take random move and pick up a KO. You can take random move. I guess it's just like random item. And then Megalopony, fake out. Double Edge probably picks up the kill as well. Oh, well, no, yeah, we're going to use 2 Mega Evolutions, dumbass. Did Aquatail crit? Yeah, okay, we need a special attacker, though, anyways. Would first impression would be a physical attack, I was going to say. Like quiz lady. The one who wants pointy objects? That lady? Does it depend on which lady you get that if you're gonna get another rare candy? That would seem kind of annoying. Yeah. Yeah. I hope your object's not pointy. You're Pidgeotite. I guess I can give her my Mega Agronite. If she just needs like a Mega Stone, because that one is never getting used again, unfortunately. Or the Steel Excite, yeah. Or maybe we can kill Lola Mola with a Mon that guarantees bait something. That wouldn't help us. Damn, it's crazy that this fight, it's just this Electros. Getting like a guaranteed KO here would be ideal. It just may be someone else who beats... I think everybody in the world just 2-hit KOs this guy. TE? Oh, the new one. I can't imagine a Pokemon challenge game with terrestrialization. I feel like that'd be so hard to program if everyone can Terra, right? Or if everyone can Terra, you could like start the fight by baiting the first mon into doing a bad Terra. That seems like incredibly challenging to set up or to create. You're faster. Flipton doesn't do too much though. Moonblast would... I mean, with like a Pixie Plate, we can pick up with 2 Moonblasts. This could be... For the Lola Mola, we go Pixie Plate, Primarina. We go Moonblast, Moonblast. Brings in this guy, always clicking Wild Charge. We flip turn out on the Wild Charge into... what is Full Health B-Bait? Also Wild Charge? Yeah. Yeah, it would have to be something like a Mon always Terras, I think, or like there's only one Mon who can Terra. If I'm holding an item, okay, maybe like Life Orb Ursaluna is the answer. So this should never be Coil if we show a KO. Like, even with, like, Muscle Band, do we show KO? We don't show KO with Muscle Band. There'd have to be, like, Silk Scarf. Yeah. This would always be Wild Charge. We can go into Ursaluna on that. And then if we have Silk Scarf... Does that just win? Why does it do so little... Oh, it does so low recoil because it's having so little health. But, I mean, we could just end up killing ourselves, though. Does Aquatail crit plus self-recoil wouldn't kill us? Be Wild Charge, you can survive both of those. No, you can't survive both those. I guess we need just a Mon who can take Aquatail, knock off, and can do like a little bit of damage. Aquatail knock off. So Mon who can do a decent amount of damage to this guy with no damage. Ideally a special attacker. I guess it wouldn't matter because this shouldn't coil. Could this just be Skeptical Tile? Could just be Skeptical Tile. Plus, that might just be Flip Turn from Primarina plus Double Edge might just pick it up. My only concern is... My only real concern here is knockoff. I don't think it should ever be knockoff here. Knockoff doesn't have specific AI that I'm forgetting about. I just don't want to lose Silk Scarf, but I don't think there's any world where this does that. I think this is Primarina with... Even with an item, it's not going to do that much. Against the Lola Mola. Oh, we did say we wanted to go... Lum. Very likely to hit. I mean, we could go like Draining Kiss. I think Pixie Plate might just be better to guarantee it. Don't love getting burned, though. So, wait a second. This is D-Knight, pick up the kill here. Then it's Hammy Zoom Lens there. And then it's... Oh, there's actually a fight going straight down the line, which is very funny. I feel like you never get that. And then this would be, again, Primarina clicking Moonblast twice. Then that's going to bring in... Electros only clicking Wild Charge unless we are, like, Giga Low, which I don't think is possible, even with, like, Burn plus Chip. I mean, should we go? I think it's probably better just go Pixie Plate. Into this guy, we would flip turn out. Even if we're burned, we're just mitigating one turn of that. This would always be Wild Charge. We come to this guy. With Silk Scarf, we are always showing KO. And the most important thing, we're always coming in on Wild Charge. Crit, self-damage, plus max roll crit Aqua Tail would not kill ourselves. Ursa... with a Silk Scarf, and that means it should never set up as well. Then there's a likelihood we just pick up the kill here. If not, we need a mon who takes Aqua Tail and knock off and then picks up the KO, a special attacker, which I believe we could just go into Skeptical Tile here. Yeah, Skept with no item, and D-Knight probably go Sharp Beak. Okay, let's double check the line. Power Spot. No thanks. Turn 1 Brick Break. I mean, turn 1 Knockoff. Turn 2 Brick Break. Make sure no screens go up. That will bait in. With that, we are guaranteed taking... I mean, we could take no damage. I guess we do pre-damage to always be dead to... Fast kill from that. Doesn't matter. Okay, what would Hariyama bait in if they're at full health? It's outspeed, out damage. Outspeed, out damage. No one else is going to outspeed Oko it. Yeah, they would all just outspeed, out damage. So it should just always be Harry Mama no matter what. So this would be that on that. In case we end up in a situation where it's not... it would never be Rock Slide here. Yeah, in case we end up in a situation where it's not one of the moves we're looking for, we're going to go Brick Break. I mean, we're going to go Sharp Beak here. That'll pick up the KO. We would need to be... exceptionally low. I don't think Crit CC doesn't put us low enough to be dead to slow kill from Electros. So that means this should always be Superior Dragon Pulse, or Superior coming in, and then what move they click is up in the air. We could go... I don't think it's likely to be Glare because we're slower. I feel like I get all of my AI from the games mixed up. But if it's attacking, it's Dragon Pulse, which Crit Dragon Pulse plus Crit Leaf Storm doesn't kill us. We're going to click Flare Blitz here, which would thaw us out and pick up the KO. This would then bring in Slow Kill from Alola Mola, which we are going to swap out into... Yeah, because we're always going to take at least one Leaf Storm, which will put us in Slow Kill of Alola Mola range. Do I really want Pixie Plate? Well, this would be Aqua Tail low odds knockoff if we're that low. No. I think I still want to do what I have. Yeah, this would bring in a Alola Mola, clicking one of these water moves, slow kills. We go into Primarina. We have the Pixie Plate to ensure we pick this up in 2 hits. That's going to then bring in this guy last. Show slow kill with Wild Charge. We're going to flip out into this guy. Then with the Silk Scarf, we're going to be showing a slow kill, which means it will never set up. Yeah, never set up. Yeah. They'll never set up. We'll click double edge. They might just pick up the kill depending on if the flip turn is burned or not. If not, we have a mon who can take both moves coming in and pick up the kill. And also skeptical tile if something goes like terribly sideways has a chance to just win this 1v1. Cool. I think that works. Bang. We're at least doing one fight today. Let's go. Wait, is that that's a focus sash Amistar? Wonder if Ape leads that fight and wins. Lord, I hope so. Ooh, we have a Mega Sharpedoite now, right? You pick that up from one of these. I mean, that's also one I guess we can give to the Sharp Lady. Nope, not yet. Sad. Well, it would only matter if we still had Sharpedo. But it's a fun thought. Imagine having a Pokemon. Imagine owning a Sharpedo. Say Drake. Is that under-leveled Ursaluna too? No, that's not under-leveled Ursaluna. Ape doesn't win that. Sad. I forget how we dealt with it last time. Wonder if, well, if Mega Lopunny wouldn't do that as well. Well, let's save worrying about that till we get there. I think that's a good mindset to have. You can keep your Sharp Beak, Hammy, Pre-Frozen Zoom Lens, Pixie Plate, Ursaluna, Skeptical Tile. Wow. Same Pokemon coming to fights. It's just like Magma Hideout all over again. Zoom Lens there. Same item. We want nothing on you. Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you. I might say hi. They might say hey. Because they got nothing on you, babe. Zoom Lens, Pixie Plate. For Bublé's Silk Scarf, which I don't think we've used in a hot minute. Or not. There it is. Guess we've used it recently. Lumberry. I think that's the only thing we need to drop. Then we need to heal up and add a Brick Break. And level up as well. And pre-freeze. There's always more to do. You think you're done, but you're never done. It's never over. Everyone's got the right items they need. Lum, Sharp, Zoom, Pixie, Silk, nothing. Apply status, freeze, Alaska. Alaska is now frozen. Thank God. Alright, I'm gonna teach Brick Break, run to the bathroom, and then we're gonna run this. Hey, let's do it. Did we do the... Yes, we did. We're about to do fight 2 of the stream. I know. Brave and bold of me. Bold and brash. I did feel a little deflated today, though, because I woke up a little bit earlier, so I had extra time before stream. So I was just going to poke around looking at lines off stream a bit. But I saw that Small Ant's on fucking the Elite. He's like halfway through Victory Road. And I'm like, fuck. I'm never catching him. So good so far. These are electrodes. Are these both electrodes? I mean, I can run away from them, right? Or I can use the item to run away from them. Okay, that's a hard scale. Oh, I need to mark that off. But yeah, good so far. The first fight did... We planned all of yesterday and never did the fight, so... We actually got it done, which is sick. Why do I have that done like that? Weird. Marking that off. Sick. Planned uses. Okay. Oh, and I forgot. Did we end up using a scale? I don't think we used any scales in Magma Hideout. Because I'm looking at my document right now. Because we had planned to use 1 for U-turn. I think. So are we at 3 now? This actually might be really huge. 4 deaths, 1 candy, and flamethrower TM? No, we do have 3 scales. That's crazy. Cool. Yeah, I'm very trying to be very fucking careful here. That's why we didn't run the fight yesterday. How many candies? We should be 1 more than we currently have. Yeah, because we have the one with the lady who has the sharp object we want to give her. So that's 3 candies still. Yeah. With 2 left in the game. So there's 5. We have 5 candies left in the game. Currently have 3 of them. 5 candies total. So we have 2 more to grab. And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 scales left. Yeah. So we're already locked out of having everyone be 100 for the Elite Four. You'll see how it all plays out. Lum, Sharp Beak, Zoom Lens, Pixie Plate, Silk Scarf, no item. That's game. Yeah. I'll gladly... I just want to make it to the finish. That's the mindset I've tried to be with resources in this run. Like, really try to exhaust all options, but I just want to make it to the end. I just want to rock. Okay, let's re-export. Just make sure we got everything right. It's not going to work with all caps. Nah, I'm not going to give too much bother about the Elite Four until we're on, like, Victory Road split. Okay, this is going to be knockoff to get rid of this focus band? Really? Ice Beam instead of screens. That's, like, super... Oh! Come on. Wait a second. We just got... I guess it's less odds to screens here because it's not holding light clay, but that's crazy to get attack into freeze. There we go. Isn't the one that gives you the candies the lady that's your quiz? Okay, so I don't have another candy, so I only have 4 candies? That sucks. So it's just random if you get that or not? That makes me sad. This is always CC. We're going to go into D-Knight. This game sucks. I never liked this game anyway. Okay, gets the drop. Now that we needed it to pick up the KO, we're going to click dual wing beat. We're faster. I'm going to pick up the KO. Damn. That's crazy. Okay, so I guess we have 4 rare candies left in the game. Now this should be Superior. Cool. The Superior is clicking Deep Pulse, Leech Sleed, or Glare Sleed. Let's go into Alaska. Glare's, I think, the best move we can see. I don't think this messes with baits at all, because we're still going to get hit here. And then I think we're still baiting a Lola Mola after that. If not, it's not the end of the world, because it's still Lola Mola. Oh, we don't even take C damage. Yeah, so I guess it is Electros. Interesting. So this is always Aqua Tail. Yeah, that was interesting. We took 0 damage on Hammy. I guess we could use them for pivots. But this is going to be Aqua Tail, and then if we go into... This would never be Wild Charge. Shouldn't it be Coil because we're showing Outspeed to KO? Sceptile Bait's split move, so we don't want to do that. So I think this is Bubbles. Blowing Bubbles. Aqua Tail miss? Okay. Then we're faster, so we're going to go Flip Turn here. I guess we could have encored Aqua Tail. And then we're going to go into Pete on this Wild Charge. Did a decent chunk. Cool. Now, this should always be Aqua Tail. Its highest damage move, and it should never set up because Double Edge is showing a slow kill. Even with max roll crit on this and max roll crit self damage, there's a chance we pick this up. Beautiful. Self damage is not going to kill us. Even though it does a hell of a lot. Then what is Alola Mola saying? Scowled? Scowled or Toxic? I think this is still just Primarina because they can win the 1v1. And if something like goes sideways, we could always flip turn out. Whirlpool, and then we go Moonblast, Moonblast. It be wishing, but it's never gonna see that wish come true. Cool. 2 fights in 1 day. I didn't think it was possible. I didn't think I was allowed to do 2 fights in 1 day. What the hell? Make it 3? We'll see. Oh, is this... Do you do some sort of, like, Volt Switch? I feel like there's some sort of, like, Volt Switch shit we did here last time. Focus Sash. Or is, like... Does, like, Darts maybe pick it up? Like... Darts make it weaker and then the second hit picks up the K? No, it doesn't do that much. Weak armor. Is it speed 2, defense down 1? Speed up 2, defense down 1? I just opened the same thing again in a different tab. Beautiful. Defense down 1, speed up 2. Yeah. Lanterns and assholes. Is this a Bright Powder Lantern? Of course it's a Bright Powder Lantern. Oh, Magical Leaf doesn't get there? No! What a pain. I was hoping we could, like, emergency exit, overgrow, mark it. merge. If I was... Can I, like, Aura Sphere Rapid Spin? With Stoids? Because this is almost always some form of setup, right? And I think even double crit, we have to be, like, high roll double high crit, or high roll crit. Yeah. Yeah, I assume this is just Aura Sphere Rapid Spin. What do you bait, big boy? Thunder. Outspeed out damage. Outspeed don't out damage. So this is probably just Lantern random move. Or Lantern Thunder, Thunder Wave, Confuse Ray. Yeah, we just don't get crit, go Zoom Lens. Actually, that wouldn't even, Zoom Lens wouldn't even be the move here. You do completely fucking murk them. We would want to come in on a guaranteed attacking move. Guess we could, like, come in on a guaranteed attacking move. The thing that would fuck us, I guess, would be exactly Thunder Para into additional para. Could we pre-burn hold a Persum? No, because then, like, the amount of damage would get us. I think it's probably just, like, try to come in on Hydro Pump. Because if we come in on Hydro Pump with a Lum... Yeah. If we can come in on guaranteed Hydro Pump with a Lum, that means we win this every time. Because the Sceptile is fucking insane. Because that's a guaranteed 2 swings, but getting a guaranteed Hydro Pump is probably the thing. Lan, Crow, and Sharp. Any other of our spinners wants to do this? Delta Mise. I mean, Delta Mise could do it as well. That always picks it up. Is this... But this isn't guaranteed Rockster Spikes, right? It's just, like, insanely probable. Yeah, it would be like someone knows the number off the top of their head, but like highest damaging move is +8, and these are both favorable +9s. What do you bait though? Be Acrobatics, Heat Wave maybe. I mean, slightly better and doesn't use up our Mega. It'd have to be Gigalow to bait that. I mean, the Blastoise 1 does seem a little bit better and does let us deal with the Lantern right from the jump. Hell of a lot safer. Aura Sphere Spin. Or... No, we're faster. I was going to say we could spin Aura Sphere, but that's not true. Only we were slower. Damn, that would have been sick. Because we're already at 79, I assume. Yeah, if we were like a little bit lower, if we could go one level lower, we could have spun and then Aura Sphered. Oh wait, no, it'd be +2 speed. It wouldn't matter. Never mind. We're still doing that. Anyways, we're gonna hopefully it just double sets up. So this should be Thunder or one of these various moves. So if we go... Actually, can Seismitoad... Well, we need to come in on a guaranteed Hydro Pump is what we're looking for. Do we have anyone who's immune? Oh! Well, what about you, Ursaluna? What about pre-damage Ursaluna? This is always Thunder or one of the status moves. We could go Luna 198. Damn, you're late. So this could be Blast with a Mega. Luna, item yet to be determined, sitting at 198. So this would be Blastoids, Luna for the Lantern, into Skeptical Tile with a Lum. Who's going to click Magical Leaf twice. And pick that up. Yeah, not did the double crit Hydro Pump. Would be Magical Leaf, Magical Leaf. They're then going to bait in. That's a slow kill from Mega Horn. Probably a fast kill from Acrobatics Heat Wave. Bingo, bango, bongo. I don't know. If we kill something else with a flip, which I doubt we're going to be able to because we don't have B anymore in the fight, we'd be able to grab that. I guess the I mean, maybe we kill this with like a flip Volt Switch. Actually, no, we probably don't kill that with a flip Volt Switch. Acrobatics Heat Wave. I was like, why is everyone shown being faster than Crobat? That's not true. I mean, we have a guy who takes both of those and baits Giga Drain, which is probably the best move to get in on. Lorb usually is not going to be enough to pick it up here. Yeah. This Acrobatics is still going to do a significant amount, even if the gem is gone. Does it do more? No, it does less. That would be crazy if it did more. We can go Turtle. Using 2 Mons, though. It's kind of the pain in the rear, right? Could we double swap? Because we Volt Switch, Volt Switch. But we're starting to run out of slots. And by starting, I mean we are running out of slots. Can we do the same thing? No, because you can't take Thunder. This would leave us with 1 slot left. We'd have to go here on this, always be Giga Drain, come to this guy, Volt Switch, and then probably Magnet to make sure the range is clean. Then if we kill that, we have left Escavalier and Sharpedo. There's not a way that Ape Chain KOs both of those two in the back. It's Quick Claw. I'm so sad. I'm so sad that his Quick Claw. What a pain. What about this guy? Flamethrower won't grab it. Well, actually, Pause Champ. At 81 with the right item. Because darts would always kill. Charcoal? Is this the guy we're looking for? Is that him? Or we did the crit Iron Head. Oh, fucking Quick Claw crit. Quick Claw crit flinch. No. No. I see it. I see it too well. All too well, man. I mean, we could easily pick that up, and then you don't have like Mach Punch or anything. Do you by some chance own this guy and not get flinched? Luke? Cario? Killing this guy might be a problem. Drill Run, nah. Yeah, finding a guy who chains that is the problem. Okay, we need the compressed one more slot. Compress one more slot or bait in things in a different order. You're not faster than that. That would be crazy. I mean, you have a pretty... Oh, and it's focus band, though, too? Okay, the Sharpedo is kind of annoying. I mean, a clean Hariyama probably wins it. Oh, that's Flinch City. I imagine Lucario, though, does do pretty damn well here. Even if they get taken to Flinch City. And Blastoise does really well here. We could just go back to Blast. But if we Volt Switch into something like Arcanine... Well, Arcanine isn't the good matchup for this, right? Volt Switch into Arcanine would even just bait in Sharpedo. Mr. Pod? Oh. Does Pod completely trick this guy? I guess if we go into like a pre-damage Pod, always expecting slow. Well, we outspeed and get out damaged barely. Well, I guess what if we go like Mystic Water? If we go Mystic Water Golisopod, this would not bring in this guy. Because we'd be showing outspeed out damage. So this would bring in Sharpedo, who just outspeeds. Yeah. No, well, it's saying to get that bait in. But I guess, yeah, if we could also, as long as we're not coming in on Dark Pulse, Golisopod just comes in and wins this. I think we need to compress one more slot. I think we need a little bit more slot compression. Because Blastoids, we can go... Is there any way to... I mean, we can completely do away with Ursaluna if we want to play around... If we don't want to play around. I mean, I think this is a good start, though. Thunder into an Immune Mon. Into EQ. Yeah. Other Mons immune to Thunder. Or who basically next to nothing from Thunder. I mean, it's basically just him, right? Yeah. Luna seems really good for that, and then that would make this a guaranteed 1v1. Yeah, Magical Leaf. Magical Leaf, we're going to take maybe 2 hits here. Then it's Fast Kill from Crobat. Because that would be the thing we're looking for, someone who always beats Crobat. Rock Slide Head Smash. Can Arcanine just do this? Coming in on Heat Wave Acrobatics, we don't have to worry about burn. We could actually have an item here. Rock Slide Extreme Speed. Rock Slide Extreme Speed with any sort of boosting item picks that up. And we're not dead to double Acrobatics crit. Nah, we're not dead to double Acrobatics crit. Rock Slide Extreme Speed with like Muscle Band picks this up. Yeah. Arcane. I don't think this would ever be... Nah, because it wouldn't be Super Fang because we're showing kills coming in. Yeah. This would be Rock Slide Extreme Speed with Muscle Band. And then we would be showing Outspeed Oko against the Scavalier, of course, which would then bring in Shark, Clicking, Waterfall, Earthquake. Dark Pulse is the only one we can't take. We go into Gallisopod here. Gallisopod can take either of those moves. Keel with First Impression. Then we can also would want to be going Mystic Water here. So we do want to do this Mystic Water thing because this will make sure Gallisopod, this guy doesn't set up because they see they're slower and dead to 2 kills. We don't care about the Quick Claw at this moment. So then we would just need a Mon who wins this 1v1. Which I think is Torkoal. I think Torkoal just does that, right? Because they're not going to get crit by either of these moves. Holy Shark. Yeah, that's a win. Sick. Okay. Goalie Shark do 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 do. Goalie Shark do 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 do. Torkoal item? Well, the fight's not done yet. Is there something I missed? I'll go Citrus here. Yeah. Boop boop badoop badoop. Mystic. Big Don. Yeah, Big Don hasn't been to a couple of fights. Big Don is just so we can do heist. Big Don needs to stay alive till Tate and Liza. Okay, let's run this one more time, make sure everything looks peachy keen. This should always be... Yeah. Yeah, because we need to keep them safe. If we don't have a dark type, I don't think we can do the heist. Featuring Macklemore. Macklemore's the heist. What it is, what it isn't. Okay, it's going to be... They set up shit on the first turn. We Mega Evolve and click Aura Sphere. Turn 2, we spin that shit away. That's the proper response. We take the Thunder. We're doing Macklemore. We should do Mackle less. We should do Macaroll. Macaroli salad. It's only going to be Hydro Pump because Outspeed KO. We go into Skeptical Tile. We're going to kill this with 2 Magical Leafs. We always can win that 1v1. This will then bring in Crobat. It's going to click Acrobatics or Heat Wave. We're going to go here. That ain't going to do... Well, I mean, that could do a lot. Crit Acrobatics max roll is 142. Quirked up white boy. And then, of course, that's why you're here. 95, that's not enough to kill Arcanine. Arcanine's going to go Muscle Band because they want to Rock Slide Extreme Speed. They're going to be holding no item. We would Outspeed with Extreme Speed, pick that up. Then with Caked Up White Boy, I'll take it. We'll kill this with Rock Slide Extreme Speed like we just said. This would not bring in a Scavalier because we're showing Fast Kill. We're good going into this guy because we're not going to be baiting Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse is the only move we can't bait. I mean, maybe if we're like super, 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 super low. But then it would have to be like the 1 in 4 into Dark Pulse crit emergency exit. And then I guess if that's the case, we would just find another easy way in. Well, say that does happen. Well, I guess we could just go back into, like, Blastoids for... Well, Blastoids does have the split bait here. Yeah, don't get used to it. Yeah, I guess if that happens, then we go... Actually, you probably want to go Lum on Gallisopod. Oh, no, we need to go Mystic Water. Well, this should never be Ice... Yeah, this should, like, always be Waterfall. I think even with, like, double crit, we're not Yeah, well, that's fiction. We can find a way around that if that happens. We go into Galissapod. Galissapod kills Shelby Shark. Yeah, do we have a way if that happens? If this is just 2 normal acrobatics, 95, 63, 158, so we'd be at 100. That's kind of close. If one of those crits, it could be Dark Pulse. Damn. These guys are crazy sending 2 messages. This motherfucker's new bots sending 2 messages at once. Chill out. Find God. Let's see. Nah, it was just one of those cheap viewer things. Okay, so draw. Ursaluna is not getting used for anything else. They would be dead to crit here. Is there anyone else who can do what Ursaluna does? They would need to take a Thunder and then Beta Hydro Pump. Ah, they take too much damage from this. I feel like anyone who does that takes far too much damage from all these moves. Basically need to be like bolt. That's a Thunder. This does scare me a little bit. Because if this thing starts outspeeding and swinging, we are a little concerned. No, I guess our backup plan here is just Blastoids. Yeah, our backup plan is like Aura Speed Blastoids. Oh, it is Focus Band too. Fuck, I forgot about that. Let's go. Destination complete. I keep on forgetting. Well, I guess if we do get emergency exited it, just Sword Stance here is sketch as fuck. Well, are we dead to a move if this Sword Stance? We are. Okay. No, this isn't nearly as clean as I thought it was. Somewhat safely. Yeah, this is far from as clean as I thought it was. I'm glad I ran this line over again. I see why we needed roll compression. Roll compression socks. I mean, Hariyama sort of does something similar. I feel like we run out of slots. I feel like Blastoid's not doing anything else. Kind of sucks. Alright. You're being a good guy, Moon Man. Good guy, Moon Man moment. Thank you, homie. Good luck with you as well. Maybe we do go Mystic Water here. It's like most likely going to be like EQ Waterfall. And then we could First Impression play around that. I don't think there's going to be like... And then if we do get exited, we can go into Blastoids, who does make sure this is always Mega Horn. Okay, I think this still works. It's way, way, way sketchier than previously thought, but it's still going to work. Okay. It is not nearly as clean as I thought it was at first glance. Any glancers in chat? We glancing, yeah, we glancing. We live up in a mansion. Dasher and Dancer and Glancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Jumper and Blippin. We're at the gibberish stage of the stream. Also, what a surprise. Ursaluna comes to another fight. Bum. Cool. Luna, Skeptical Tile, Arcanine, Gliscopod, Torkoal. This is the first time across 4 runs that have gotten this far in this region that I've had a Sceptile in Aqua Hideout. I can see it with a grass type that doesn't make moves being good for a section like this. We're going to need a Citrus, which I think we already handed out. Citrus on you. Citrus on Torkoal, which we already handed out. Lumberry on Skeptical Tile. Muscle Band on Arcanine. Mystic Water on Gliscopod. I think that's everything that needs to be handed out. We just need to level up some levels and make the game. Double check those items real quick. We need the pre-damage Luna, Mega, Citrus, Muscle Band, Mystic Water, Citrus. Go. Then we pre-damage Mr. Luna of the Ursaring variety. Pre-damage. Slot 2, 198. Cool. It's a game. 3 fights in 1 day? What is this, Christmas? It's where we teleported back from. Okay, it does take us where we need to be, actually. Okay. What uniform do I think is cooler? I think I do like the color blue, but I think like black and red is just unmatched. Black and red just looks sick. Okay. Aura Sphere, then Rapid Spin. Focus Sash, this will never drop. -1 defense, +2 speed. We're likely to see some sort of setup here, exactly. We'd love to see double setup, so we finish this off with that. We're going to spin to win. Oh! What did it click? How did that happen? What did it click? Power Gem or Earth Power doesn't have negative priority. This is a Run and Bun, a modified version of Pokemon Emerald all the way up to Gen 8 Pokemon. And obviously Mega Evolutions and stuff like that as well. Okay, that is weird. Okay, we'll just keep on keeping on, I guess. So this is going to be a Scavalier. We show Outspeed Oko, so I guess we're just doing this now instead. We'll go on the Mega Horn here. Hey, Naru, thank you for the follow. So this should always be Mega Horn, I believe. Should never be Swords Dance. Cool. Can't get crit. And then we're not dead to Drill Run. This should be a pickup with Heat Wave. This definitely makes this a little funky. And a crit. Okay. I mean, we're still keeping on keeping on. This is probably like Lanny Hydro Pump. Oh, is this Lanny always Hydro Pump? Did we end up getting what we needed just earlier? Yeah, this is Lanny always Hydro Pump. So we're just going to go back on track into Skeptical Tile here. This could never be Thunder. This could never be Thunder. This is only ever going to be Hydro Pump. We'll go here. Yeah. Yeah, but these fights are insanely hard. That's the whole, like, premise of the game if you've never heard of Run and Bun. So we just spent the last half hour planning for this fight. Okay. So now this lantern has Bright Powder. So we need to click Magical Leaf to 2-hit KO this. So we're going to go Magical Leaf here, number 1, so we don't miss. Then we'd like to see T-Wave or Confuse Ray. Or a crit would be cool. Crit's not going to pick it up, obviously. T-Wave fine. We've got a Lum for that. And we'll be able to pick this up. Yeah, and then I think we're pretty much back on track here, because this is going to be Crobat Sing Fast Kill. Yeah. Crobat seeing Fast Kill with, does it see Heat Wave? We would prefer Heat Wave here. Nah, this is almost always Acrobatics. Hulu. Just a homemade mocha I made. It's hard to tell without spilling it all over, but yeah, just a little bit of espresso, homemade chocolate sauce, and some milk. Nothing better than that. Not a crit, still did a hell of a lot of damage. We're gonna go Rock Slide. This should be, maybe it could be Super Fang. Regardless, we're clicking Rock Slide, we're clicking Extreme Speed, and we're picking up the KO. Yeah. Don't think this ever kills without a crit. Cool. E-Speed does min 28, so we're gonna click that and pick up the KO. Then I think this does give the Shark situation that we were a little fearful of. Because this is 100% random move. I mean, we could go into Blastoise. I think it's still best to go into Golisopod first. Against Golisopod, we want to see... Earthquake would be the best thing we could see here. Waterfall's second best. Okay. The Shark situation has got out of hand. So, not dead to crit Dark Pulse. So we just click First Impression and decide that this guy actually doesn't have Focus Band. Focus Band isn't a real item. Easy clap, gamers. I lost in a cool way. Yeah, I guess so. That's 3 grunts down. Hail fight? Ew. Why is there a hail fight in the game? I don't think I've ever actually looked over at the new fight and been like, wow, I'm excited for this one. Maybe the ones where I know Ape solos. Lucario goes crazy. Let's check. Does our Luke with no moves do it as well, though? I guess that might be the problem. Damn, Ninetales is fast. But what if I was a bee instead? Or what if I was an ape instead? What if I was like bee and I was like, I'm gonna kill you with Poison Jab? Into Triple Axle? I guess we would take Snow Chip, so it would be Iron Head Triple Axle. Oh, with this guy can take both of those, right? I need Lorb. How? Oh, like Life Orb. Oh, I see. Bullet Punch Vacuum Wave. Yes. Oh, I got you. I 1,000,000% see it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's sick. That should hopefully make this fight a little bit more bearable. Iskew. Wailern. Cleffy. So Luke with Life Orb. So Bullet Punch. Jean-Luc Picard does that. We take Hail Chip. We take Life Orb Chip. Show Dead to Fast Kill here. Even just after the Life Orb Chip, we show Dead to Fast Kill. Then we click Vacuum Wave. So we should know exactly how much health we're at, right? Slash, if we want to manipulate it in a way, we can. Hail is 1/16th. Yeah. So we're taking 21, 42 plus 211 divided by 16. 13. So 42 plus 26. So 68. Maybe we should pre-damage by 1. We'd be at 143. So with no meddling, we'll be at 143. That'll show... I mean, we'll show Fast Kill here. We'll show Fast Kill there. Fucking hell, bro. I guess it would just be always Scald from Wailern. Does Ice Face... Again, I don't think this matters here either, though. Does Ice Face... Does the AI know that Ice Face is sometimes... what was I going to say? Does the AI know that Ice Face is sometimes Sash? I guess you probably want to do something with, like, Ape with this. Like, fake out, overheat, owns it, yeah. I guess Aquajet, nah, Aquajet's kind of scary. Well, I mean, if we come in for free, it would probably be, like, fake out. We take the Aquajet and we kill. Anyways, this is just always going to be Wailern. Because we would show... I don't know if the AI is smart enough to know about Ice Face. Actually, that's a Peach-Owl server search. Does baiting AI know about Ice Face? Well, there's my answer right away. Ice Face and Disguise are not considered. Cool. So this is going to see us outspeeding and OHKOing. And then this is also showing outspeed and OHKO. So this would only ever be Wailern coming in. We're a steel type, so it's not going to do that. Yeah. Ice Face cancels U-turn? That's whack. So this will be Scald or... No, it's always just Scald, right? Ah, but Magical Leaf doesn't kill. I was going to say, like, emergency exit shenanigans here. Mons who don't miss moves. Poltegeist. Glizzard. Oh, wait, actually Mega Blastoid just seems really fucking good again here. Maybe there's something to this Mega Blastoids guy. I think I kind of like him. Kill them with 2 Aura Spheres. Because, yeah, this is... Well, I guess this could be sub, right? We maybe want to pre-damage Lucario so this is always Scald instead of sub. And then we Aura Sphere, which would... bring in Would this bring in a skew? Because this is outspeed, out damage, right? Only annoying thing is that we don't show KO. Well, this would never belly drum because we kill it if it belly drums. Can Blastoise just chain 2 here? Because this would just be... So say this is always Scowled. We could even go to get... if it's always Scowled, we go here, we do the eject. We get this guy coming in. I don't know how sub-AI works. If there's sleep, seed it, sound-based moves. I don't think we have any sound-based moves. But, so this is like it could do that. What happens if we get Blizzard Frozen? 10% the freeze? I mean, I guess we could pre-burn. But we kind of don't want to do that. This would be Ice Body Healing. We'd go Sphere, Sphere. Hi. Boop patango, boop boop patango. So you see this little penguin guy over here? This little penguin guy? He has his ice face, and then when he gets hit by a move, he gets noise face. I swear that's not a joke. Look, ice face. When he gets hit, he goes into noise face. And that's the guy with no noise. He got a big head, then he got no head. That's so me. You ever get punched in the face and then have noise face? Damn. Oh, why do I have Blizzard over here just on my overlay? Sometimes when you accidentally drag text, it'll just go into OBS. Overwatch? Blizzard Overwatch from Overwatch? Hell yeah. If only. Play Overwatch live on stream. Bye-bye. Like a blizzard. Getting slizzard. Yeah, so I guess Blastoids... So this would... The first turn, I believe it'll be head smash. Wait, yeah, this actually is just... It's not going to belly drum because we kill it. It's not going to aqua jet because it doesn't see fast kill. This is always going to be head smash, and it's always going to kill itself. Which kind of rules. What do you beat from this guy? Moonblast, Cosmic Power? Can you learn, like, Poison Jab or some shit? I guess we don't really have the slot for it. And we need... Mega Blastoids. Or just Blastoids. Can I call you Blastoids? We already used the Flash Cannon TM. That would be sick on this guy, I would assume. Knockoff weakness policy doesn't work, right? This would either be Moonblast or Cosmic Power. Could we go here? Oh, nothing's immune to that. Believe it can, unless the Pokedex is wrong. Yeah. That'd be kind of crazy though, right? Oh, it does not nearly as much as I thought it would. So this is like Moonblast or Cosmic Power. I mean, this could always be like Hari knockoff. Oh wait, already takes a metric fuck ton from that. This is kind of the awkward thing about killing that with that guy though. Even though the chain is really nice. Cosmic power is both defenses increased. Defense and special defense. Cosmic power. Damn, if we did a little bit more damage. Does Blastoise have any move that can just do a tiny bit more damage? Because if we could guarantee no setup here, this is just like a swap win. Oh, what about... Actually, I don't think Blizzard would do that much. Nah, Blizzard does less. Yeah, that's what I was just hoping that they do, but it appears they do not. Because this chain is really nice. Maybe someone else can... well, I don't think anyone else is gonna kill Wailord. What's Head Smash? Rock? I just fear this getting out of control. Is there someone who just like does not give a shit about any of the moves this guy's gonna drop? I don't know what resists fairy type. Is it steel? No, that's not how that. I mean, Lucario, they would have to find some way to get Lucario in safely. We can't really set this guy's HP. I don't know shit about fairy type. I'll keep it a $150. Bug Dark Fight. Oh, resistances, no weaknesses. I want to know... Fuck, what? Resist. It's funny that I just don't know this. Steel, poison, fire. Arcanine? Oh. Yeah, I think Arcanine can just win this eventually. I don't think we need to do anything fancy. Like, if they do +1 setup... Can this still be like Charcoal? Charcoal Flare Blitz gets there in 3. I think that makes sense. We could always bring someone else for this. So goalie, blast. Do we still have 2 slots open? Hell yeah. Do you have to ball on this Gyarados with Bright Powder? Curiosity. Golisopod. Arcane with Charcoal. Okay, so Lucario starts the fight with a Life Orb. They're going to click Bullet Punch, pick up this KO. Then after 10 Life Orb chip, we already did this damage. They're always going to take 68. Is that the number we ended up on? How do we get to 143? Yeah, 42 is the Life Orb chip, and then 26 is that. Yeah, so 143 is what Lucario would be at without any damage, or after the second turn. So then that's outspeed Oko. We want to make sure this is always scowled. So we need the pre-damage by... We're at 143. Always be dead the Scald, so 143 minus 93. Nope. It's 50, so 211 minus 50 is 161. So let's just check this to make sure this rocks. We're taking, obviously, 21 from Life Orb. And then we're taking, obviously, I guess less obvious, 13 from Hail. So this would be 2 turns of Life Orb, 161, minus 2 turns of Lore, bop, bop, and then minus 2 turns of Hail, bop, bop. Put us again 93, always dead to Scowled, and exclusively Scowled. So that we can go into Golisopod, who is going to be 49 plus Mineral Scowled, 38, 114 plus 38, 152. Is everyone getting fucking free damage this fight? 152 to get hit by Scald, and then get emergency exited out into Blastoids. This could... I think this could be sub. This is like Blizzard or sub. We're at least going to get 1 Aura Sphere down here. I guess it could be Toxic as well. Any merit to pre-burn here? I think there actually might be a pretty decent argument for pre-burn here. Because it lets us play around that, and we're not screwed by... well, let's just do the math to be 100% sure that pre-burn is not a bait here, or is not going to get us screwed. So from burn, we take 1/16. So Blastoids on the turn that they get exited in is going to take... Do they have different health pools between Mega? No, they don't. On the turn they get exited in, they're going to take... Oh, and they're going to take hail damage too. It's actually a lot. Because that'd be 14 from burn, 14 from hail. On the turn they come in. And then it would be another... I think they're probably dead to crit. It's like crit Blizzard, 76, crit Blizz, and then another set of 28. And then, yeah, because that already puts them hella low. 76 plus 28 twice, 132. 236 minus 132. 104. I think they're not immediate. Okay, no, they are just immediately dead to it. So we can't pre-burn here. So we do just want to bring a backup plan if Mega Blastoids was to get Blizzard frozen. So if this is, though, I think if it's Toxic, we're fine here. If this is double turns of hail, Blizzard crit to 76, Aura Sphere, picks up the KO. Be 14. Oh, it's 28 plus 76. 236 minus 104. Blastoids is sitting at a crisp 132 as the skew comes in. This would be... So Ice Face is physical attack. Yeah. So we'll click Aura Sphere, then and then Head Smash will kill itself. Does it always kill itself? Not always. I guess our backup plan could be... Because this will be Aura Sphere. Are we dead to crit Head Smash? That's actually the most important thing. 106, we're sitting at that. Plus Hail on top of that. No, we want to be dead to that. What would happen next turn if this plus this doesn't pick up the range? We could go Togedemaru here. Because Head Smash will just kill it. Because it's going to make contact and kill itself. Plus, I feel like is just a general good backup plan. because it seems like they match up fairly well here with all the moves we can choose. Same thing here with Clefable. This seems like a nice backup plan for Clefable. I guess weakness policy is a little spooky, but I guess it could be like Zing Zap. Depending on if we swap it, it could be like Zing Zap, Fake Out, Iron Head for the pickup. But normally we're just going to go into Arcanine and win it. This will be Tuggy with a Citrus. And what were we going to say? So in the situation that this is Blizzard Freeze. So a mon who takes Blizzard and has a move that doesn't miss and picks up the KO. Ideally is faster. I guess Lumberry Basculegion. You think Basculegion might be the move? Baiting Head Smash as well. I mean, they could swing. Yeah, I think Basculegion is the backup plan. Cool, I think this works. Okay. Sick, let's go. Today is a bit of a lock-in day. I had a feeling when I woke up today I was going to lock in. Boy, did I. Boy, I guess. Oh, that's not where I want to go. I want to go here. Don't want to go there. So this will let me ape escape. Oh, there we go. This Lucario guy's pretty flippin' good. Okay, Luke. Mega Blastoise, I think, has kind of been the MVP of this dungeon. I feel like they've come to most, if not all, of these fights. Glitzbot, of course, is just the MVP of the fucking game. Blast, Arcanine, Togedemaru, Basculegion. We have Lorb in our bag. Yeah. Lorb for you. Golisopod needs... I guess we go Citrus on them. Mega Stone on Blastoids, of course. Citrus on Togedemaru. Charcoal on... our good pal Arcane, and Lomombaski on Carol Baskin. Okay, we need to level everyone up and then breed damage. 161 on Luke. And then slot 2 is 2152. Cool. Life Orb, Citrus Berry, Blastoidsite, Charcoal, Citrus, Lum. Everyone's 81. We didn't need to teach any new moves. Sick. Let's keep going. We're at number 4. 1, 2, 3. Donde está Grunt 4? Master Ball? Sick. Cool. Check those free damages one more time. That's 161, 152, 236. Just read out every HP. I think that's an Electrode. It's an Electrode that I believe we needed to pick up and run away from. Yeah. I was gonna say we need to buy more Fluffy Tails, but I think we're pretty good. So So it's right, left, right. Damn, I can't believe I memorized that. Right, left, right. Okay. Let's do it to it. Okay, Lugario, bob off, buddy. They're going to lead the fight by picking up a priority kill, which is going to be with Bullet Punch. Bingo. And then this should be Sand Slash coming in. Who thinks they have us, but they do not. Because we're going to hit them with good old Vacuum Wave. And they're going to get owned. 2 down. Then I believe this should be Wailern. Wailern always clicking Scald. Because we show fast kill in the other 2 Pokemon. Cool. And this should always be not fast kill, slow kill with Scald. We're at the exact HP we need to be. We're going to go into High Bye. Scald should put us right in range. We get the Citrus and we get the Get Out, so in case something really weird happens, we could exit again. This lets us go into Mr. Toids of Blasting. 3 Toids of Blasting. Now, this could be a number of things. I think the only thing we are, like, truly afraid of is Blizzard Freeze, but we do have a backup plan for that. This thing is Bright Powder, which is why we're doing this with specifically Blastoids. Aura Sphere will not pick this KO up without a crit. Like a failed substitute would be the best thing here. Blizzard, alright. No 10% freeze, awesome. So we're going to stay here. It's going to heal a little bit. We're going to hit Aura Sphere. This should bring in Iskew. Because we're showing outspeed, out damage into both Mons in front of us. Now, Head Smash crit plus... Hail's going to do 14. Yeah, Head Smash crit plus Hail will not kill us. Brings in Clefable. Why did you bring in Clefable? Interesting. Okay, that is odd. Why did you bring in Clefable? Maybe percentage-wise? No, we still outspeed out damage. Okay. We can run with it. Yeah, we absolutely can run with this. Okay, this is gonna be... Maybe we can actually double... No, we're not gonna be able to double exit. So this is still gonna be the same plan of Hisuian Arcanine coming in here. This is... Did we end up putting Charcoal on this guy? There's Cosmo. Again, let me make sure we're doing these damage rolls properly. We did. Cool. Okay. So... Flare Blitz should kill in 3. Head Smash kills in 2, so it should never set up anymore. Burn is incredible. Sick. Doesn't take, because Magic Guard's not going to take hail damage. I think there's a world... Nah, I don't think Flare Blitz picks this up naturally without a kill. I wonder if this will soft load here. Okay, just gonna Moon Blast. Alright. And that's gonna die from burn? Wait, I didn't notice last time. Magic Card. Oh yeah, it means it just doesn't take damage from burn. Okay, anything cheeky I can do here. I think I should just swing, and then are we dead? Are we going to be dead to Aqua Jet? Oh, that's going to be so sick if we're dead to Aqua Jet. I think we might be dead to Aqua Jet after this turn. Still, we're going to click this. Let's see what it's going to see after this. Almost always dead to Aqua Jet. I think this is... So this would never be... Because we're showing Outspeed Oko, this is never going to be Belly Drum. The question becomes, do we... what's the noise form? It just gets faster in noise form? Okay. And we show Outspeed Oko with Iron Head, so it should never do that. I think this is Head Smash, Head Smash, Head Smash. How much does Aqua Jet do, min? Aqua Jet's probably not going to be enough to proc that. I think this is probably going to Blastoids here. It's going to get a little sketchy. But I think this is the best move because this is almost always Aqua Jet. Cool. That'll do next to nothing. And I think after the Hail, we still shouldn't be dead to Head Smash. Head Smash crit. Head Smash crit plus Hail. Head Smash crit is 106, Hail does 14. Okay, so we're good to click Aura Sphere here. And this should never drum. Cool. And this is going to kill itself. So we're not even going to take the self-chip damage there. Or we're not going to take the Hail damage there. A little sketchy because... What ended up making that sketchy? Yeah. Because Clefable came out. So why did Clefable come out instead of Blastoise? Still don't quite understand that. Because it's not like we show fast kill against it. We barely missed fast kill. And we show outspeed out damaging both against Blastoids and Clefable. Just looking to learn. Nope. So why did that bring that in? Maybe it is one of those percentages things, right? That it just like is a funky based on the bait. But I feel like they would both do similar-ish damage. Or do you like not taking the... I don't think Mega Launcher would matter. Or like normal Blastoids. What if it has something to do with that where they do out damage normal Blastoids? Regardless, we were able to bring it back. Still interesting to note. Or try to understand why the hell that happened. Anyways, that is 4 fights. Let's see what we can do about this Gyarados. And maybe leave myself, after the day gap, one of the harder fights. Do a little refresh Reno. Intimidate. Special attacker who won't miss. Pidgeot, can you do it? Of course you can't fucking do it. Pidgeot with Thunder? Can Pidgeot learn Thunder? No way. Pidgeot actually useful moment? Come on, Pidgeot. I want to believe in you. I want to believe in you. Can you learn Thunder? They, in fact, cannot learn Thunder. Sad reacts only. Damn. The world if this Pidgeot was actually a good Pokemon. D-Knight can learn Thunder. The question is, I don't think Zoom Lens Thunder works. Dratini can learn it, but can Dragonite not learn it? Oh, Dragonite, yeah. Would that even kill? Would kill. Question become, and are we dead to Crit Stone Edge? We're not dead to Crit Stone Edge. The big question of them all. So this is an 80% accurate move, right? I wonder if like a Thunder Punch. Oh, Thunder Punch also gets there. So we could just Zoom Lens, start with someone who baits Earthquake, swap into this guy, click Thunder Punch. We literally just need the lead with someone who baits Earthquake. Damn, this D-Knight guy's pretty cool. We can probably find a wealth of mons who bait Earthquake. So we can just say, I'm going to put, no, Togedemaru does bait it. For shits and giggles, I'm going to put Togedemaru there. Say that's our guy. Gary, Go-Goat, Ryan Choose Toys, and Core Sola. This will be Tuggy, and then D-Knights, Zoom Lens, T-Punch. They always pick up the kill. This is going to be Stone Edge. Could miss, could crit. Yeah. Yeah, I guess if it was, Waterfall would be weird. But yeah, that is so pretty cool. I'm glad there's actually a consistent answer here. That makes me hype. I should get the zoom here. Zoomy goomy. This would bait in. That's Outspeed Oko showing. This is... This might be an annoying bait after, though, right? Is this always Corsola Meteor Beam? Outspeed, that's +1. Slower, but they slower, and they probably Oko. Ah, dude, I guess that's the annoying thing here. We know it could be either of these two, because this thing could just miss or it could crit. So say it crits. It's probably random Psychic Discharge, Raichu. That's an annoying set of two, right? Damn. I do like this lead, but it looks like it's going to put us in a very pain in the ass fight after. Well, this would never... No, this could Nasty Plot, right? Because we're slower. And we don't show one hit KO. Yeah, slower and 2 hit KO. No. Grass Knot makes contact? That's crazy. That's so weird. Yeah. Yeah, I really think my biggest concern here is that this could be Nasty Plot. I mean, I guess Nasty Plot. Does this guy even do that much damage? Can we play around this? So, okay. Both scenarios. If this could also Trick Room instead of Slow Kill, right? +9. Yeah. This is such a wacky line. I wonder if there's anyone else who can do this. Not if it's low. Oh, because Meteor Beam gets the extra bump. Yeah. Because of the boost. And the power herb. Do we have anyone who owns this guy? Meteor Beam is a rock type move. Megalopunny moment? Could this ever be slow Hydro Pump? Maybe that is just a Megalopunny moment. Oh yeah, I didn't realize Ursaluna's faster. He's fast as fuck, boy. I forgot how slow this motherfucker is. Oh yeah, they get, well. Oh yeah, because they take the reduced damage because of Meteor Beam. I see. I see. Well, this will never be Hydro Pump, right? Because if these are all, say we're low enough, these are all showing slow kill, well, one, this guy would come in. But if this was also showing slow kill, it would click Meteor Beam over it because of the +1, right? Damn, if only Power Herb was a berry, imagine the Unnerved swap into the Power Herb, clicks Meteor Beam, nothing happens. Huge. Just to get around Intimmy. We don't need this to be Togedemaru, but just so we can still kill with Thunder Punch and bait Earthquake. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot that Inner Focus is one of those things that also... when you were talking about Inner Focus being a cool tech here, I was like, what are you talking about? Like, we don't need Inner Focus. What move is Flinch? They tacked on that ability to everything. Okay, so... if this is Corsola... this would always be Meteor Beam. That's a special attack boost. Not a crit, of course. Pick it up with EQ. Luna. Item not needed. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically... I feel like we kind of have to just play for both lines. Especially because there's also a line where Stone Edge just misses. But Stone Edge min roll, I think that still allows for a nasty... Well, oh yeah, it might end up being like if Raichu is coming in, it's seeing a fast kill. Because if we get... Is there a world where... I wonder if we can pre-damage, so if it hits, we're always... Or if it doesn't hit, we're dead to Meteor Beam. we're dead to like highest roll of Meteor Beam. If it... Oh, but no, we'd have to be dead to lowest roll of Meteor Beam, right? Because then it could Trick Room. But I don't think we sit at an HP where... Yeah, I don't think... Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's... I think the sketchiest thing would be a miss, right? But maybe we could have a Mon that is... Yeah. Well, I mean, we could always go like 2-5. If we go like 2-5-2, if we pre-damage to do at least that, we are never... Like, this would always bait in slow kill here. Or would bait in Corsola if they actually click Meteor Beam is a whole question. And that, I guess, could be, if it is Trick Room Meteor Beam, well, if it does a roll of Meteor Beam that doesn't kill, it still could be Meteor Beam. Yeah, I guess that's true. They do out damage. So this should never be this guy. Oh, if they miss. Okay. What you got? What you got? What you got? Oh, wait a second. I think you might be cooking. So, Dual Wing beat 1 to 79. Then that drops defense by 1. 120. That gets close, but I don't think it gets there. That's a shame. That gets pretty damn close. But yeah, so say it is Corsola. Say we do get hit by the Stone Edge and it's like guaranteed Meteor Beam. We could go into Ursaluna, pick up the KO. Item doesn't matter at this point. Ursaluna would bait in probably like Go-Go Grass Move. It's either... Yeah. Weak Armor, Trick Room, yeah. Normal damage, so that's like outspeed out damage. This is outspeed out damage. This is with Silk Scarf. So unless we take, I guess Meteor Beam crit sometimes baits in a low level 92 Grass Knot, but most of the time this is just going to be Horn Leech Go-Go. Which I guess depending on HP here, we could just go back into D-Knight. Well, D-Knight doesn't always kill. Horn Leech Go-Go probably has like 40 answers from us, yeah. Meteor Beam that hits it +1 too. Oh, yeah, I guess. So, like, dude, this seems like just branching past the fight, right? I fuck with Beedrill here, though. Beedrill can come in on Horn Leech, pick up the kill with Leech Life, go up the full health, and then I guess this would always be Meteor Beam. So, yeah. It could be Beedrill like cleaning up. It could be Beedrill cleaning up the fight. They click U-turn here. That I guess is the perfect scenario, right? Where we kill this with Ursaluna. This guy comes in. Then it's only baiting Hornleech. Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Like, because we're at full health, this would always be Psychic. So we just go, like, continually pivot. Yeah. And then Discharge, Luna, Grass Knot. Yeah. Oh, my God. Actually, we could even say, like, Toad here as well. Just in case Luna gets too damaged that they could be, like, split baiting. Yeah. Okay, so what scenarios does... Oh, well, then we have to do Raichu coming in first, right? Can we... I think it being Psychic Discharge means we can't get a free exit. Yeah, that's too big of a split. Do we have a Mon who can take Psychic and Discharge and always baits Grass Knot? Yeah, which then we could go into this guy. Yeah. I'm just trying to, I guess, to avoid Nasty Plot at all turns. Because if we're low enough that we're baiting 2K moves, this could be... Yeah, Mammoth's does pretty well. I think if they get crit Psychic here... Yeah, and we could even just do this in that slot instead of that slot, right? If they get crit Psychic here, that would proc Citrus and... Actually, maybe not use both of them for that because they might not have the clean pivot if they circle back. Mammoth's could take Psychic. Oh, well, no, that's Psychic. That could be non-crit. Is this actually Seismitoad might be better for this first swap, right? Because that's crit Psychic 72. Oh, well, Psychic drop? That's so fucking annoying. Psychic Spadef drop. Makes me want to cry. Well, I guess they can take both and bait Discharge as well. That's a winner. Because then we can go into the ground Pokemon and then continue cycle. Or does Life Orb Electrode stop from Nasty? Oh, Life Orb Electrode stops from Nasty Plot. I guess Psychic is a little spooky though. Or can we do this with Magnet? So we could even get a little bit more chip? No, we can't. It has to be Lorb. And I think this would be fine with drop, right? Because drop crit. Yeah. Well, hey, we have Lucario. Cope. Yeah. Our guy that does steel type things is Ursaluna. I wonder if we have anyone else who one-taps this guy. Yeah. Damn, I was sitting on my foot. Now it's falling asleep. Ugh. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Get the blood flowing through my veins. I'm actually going to run to the bathroom real quick. We're close on this, though. It's just so many goddamn branching paths. wargaming. 10 burpees right now. I'll do some squats. Probably fine. Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, yeah, Beedrill, like, is the only thing that's taking a move that it's not immune to. And it's like, yeah, like you said, +2 Grass Knot's not going to do shit. This must be a really weird audio experience. Comes out after course love, but I think that never happens. Yeah, so... Okay, let's, curiosity's sake, let's check bait scenarios. So... Stone Edge misses. This is... Outspeed Oko. Have we decided... Oh, no, we did decide how we're going to deal with the Goda. Outspeed Okos. They outspeed, but we outdamage, and then this is... They outdamage us. They're slower and they outdamage. So that is Corsola. Clicking Meteor Beam or Trick Room, I guess, is the tricky part about that. Because then if we go in here... Well, can it ever be Trick Room there? Because Trick Room is +9. Meteor Beam is... Is this +9 on top of being highest damaging move? Or is that just a raw +9? No, it's just +9. So, I guess that is the worst scenario. Can we do anything to avoid that happening? Because I don't think we have a way to play around that, right? Yeah. We need more slots. We could just go with the ball line. We go zoom lens or whatever the lens is when you move first. T-bolt, don't miss. Easy. I don't know. So kills Cursula. I think Sucker Punch. Oh, I guess Sucker Punch does pick it up. That's Rock Slide Go-Goat. Rock Slide Go-Goat is kind of a no. I guess we go Ursaluna, then on the Horn Lage we go here. So we would go here. If it is, then it's Trick Room, so they would see... Fast kill with Hydro Pump, so this would be Hydro Pump instead of Meteor Beam, which would go to Electrode on, and then... Wouldn't this... Oh, yeah, because then it could be Meteor Beam. Yeah. The other thing that scares me about this fight is that there's so many goddamn crossing paths. Okay, so let's run through the fight where Stone Edge misses. Stone Edge misses, and then it's Trick Room on the swap. Stone Edge misses, Trick Room on the swap. It's Trick Room. We're slower now. We're always did the Hydro Pump on Trick Room turn 1. We go here. If Hydro Pump crits, I think regardless of what happens on the swap into this is always Meteor Beam. which we'd go here on, and then that'd be Hydro Pump again. I don't see how we get out of that circle. Well, I guess then it would be Hydro Pump again, which would go back here, and then it would only ever be Shadow Ball, which still does a fuck ton. Yeah, I don't know how we deal with that. The Gillespot is always the answer. No. Well, they're underleveled. Still no, but this is a fuck ton of damage. Man. We ball out with Electrode. We ball out with Electrode. Seismitoad on the Meteor Beam. Yeah, I guess in this scenario, D-Knight is still full health. Yeah. We go here on the Meteor Beam, and then... Does Toad not bait a guaranteed move? Toad doesn't bait a guaranteed move. It's Shadow Ball Hydro Pump. Fuck, bro. Damn. If only Dual Wing Beat just picked up the KO. If Dual Wing Beat picked up this KO, it'd be so sick. Who would have thought a move being able to miss actually fucks us so much? There's just so many branching paths. Yeah. But let's see if there's any other way to simplify this. There's no other safe kills here against this Gyarados. I mean, it could be like Zoom Lens. It sucks here. Oh, well, Hariyama does bait Guaranteed Waterfall, but I guess they could get flinched on the knockoff, and they are only knockoff her. What about Future Sight Slowking? Well, I guess they could set up in front of this guy. With Slowking, I feel like learns Thunder for some reason. They do not. They learn Thunder Punch. But they could still D-dance in this line. We skill swap the Intimidate. What about Zoom Lens? Well, Intimi. I bet you Stone Edge still misses here. It'd have to be like Rock Tomb Smart Strike or some shit. Mega Pidgeot I don't think is fast enough. Oh, Mega Pidgeot, I take it back, is fast enough cannot do nearly enough damage. Unless there's like some crazy... If they could learn Thunder... Yeah. If they could learn Thunder, they'd be a really cool lead here, but... We encore them into Earthquake. And then force a swap. And KO the rest of them. Yeah, I think this lead just has far too many branching paths for me to be happy about it. Poltergeist? Yeah. Yeah, Stone Edge crit just does a metric fuck ton. I hate that this guy's baiting split though, because we could do like a 1-2 pickup, but... Kingler, do you learn Thunder Punch? Damn, if Kingler learned Thunder Punch, that'd be so cool. They learn Rock Tomb. But that's not gonna do shit here. Damn, our only knockoff mon really is Hariyama. And they could just get flinched held. We have any fun Intimidate? Could we just intimidate the shit out of this and then kill this with a Shell Armor Pokemon? How do you like Stone Edge? Like top Gyarados. Top Gyarados. I guess the scary thing is like D-Dance, but I mean they're already faster. And if it D-Dances, we just get another free swap. I guess the question becomes, can a -2 can like Dreadnought win at -2? Oh, Dreadnought absolutely could win at -2. They could come in on a Stone Edge. They could have Zoom Lens. This would probably be Rock Tomb instead. Will they be too fast after a Rock Tomb hits? I guess Kingler takes even less damage here. Earthquake, Stone Edge. I do like Dread for it. Dread would, and is it likely to D-Dance? Because Dread becomes really good if it's likely to D-Dance. Stone Edge with Zoom Lens into a right powder Pokemon isn't a guaranteed hit, right? That's 1.2 times 1.9. So it's like, yeah, it goes back to like 90% accurate. Yeah. That's really funny that the like AC decrease here is kind of painful. There's a different rock move we could use. But I mean, still, that's a good 1v1, right? Because -2, this is great. And we bait Earthquake. So, like, we could always leave and come back out. Especially if Stone Edge misses. And as soon as it D-dances twice, that's just a guaranteed win for this 1v1. Top. Gyarados. Dread. Zoom. So you would just bait Hornleech Earthquake, which I assume you could take both. Yeah, depending on Gyarados' HP. This is even under-leveled Gyarados, too. So they're going to take even less. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, that there's probably... Especially that this is baiting like likely Hornleech Earthquake. Like you probably go here, Hornleech Earthquake. I mean, if it's like guaranteed Hornleech, which I doubt that would happen. Well, how little is this guy doing -2? Not that little, yeah. What you need... Earthquake Hornleech. I mean, maybe we could just do like Pod on that. Pod could even pick up the KO themselves here if need be. And then that would get him B for free. But B show fast kill, not B would show Meteor Beam here. So then that would be a guaranteed Meteor Beam, which would go into Luna and pick up the KO. Then this guy would show Grass Knot / Nasty Plot. Yeah, I guess the only annoying thing is Psychic Pivots. Because we could U-turn into U on Psychic. I guess if we could free up this slot, but that's the emergency exit. If we could free up one of these slots, Alolan Raichu becomes the problem. Goalie is because it's going to be maybe Earthquake from Go-Goat. I guess if Hitmontop never comes back in, we could go, if it's Earthquake Hornleech, we could go probably Gyarados. And then Hitmontop on the Rock Slide, and then... Oh, but that's not a guaranteed either. Even at like -2. Yeah. It's just like the guaranteed move we need on B. Getting B in's really hard. Well, maybe we could go back into Dread, depending on Dread's HP. It's really going to... What we do here is going to depend immensely on Dread's HP. Gyarados on that. Rock Slide. Oh, wait. Yeah, you're so right. They take so little from that. Yeah, so if it's guaranteed, we could go straight in here, pick it up with Leech Life. Yeah. Okay, and I think that should still work. Like, even if this is like crit Rock Slide 41, I don't think that into crit Meteor Beam. Yeah, no, that doesn't do it. And this should be Grass Knot. This should always be Grass Knot because it sees it's dead. Then we go back into this guy. It's going to be Psychic. Okay, yeah, that works. Then we U-turn here. We go Psychic there on the discharge. We can go into Ursaluna. I guess this does get back to the sketchy... If Ursaluna it does get crit and is baiting split moves. If they get crit, they're like 60. Which they should always be baiting Grass Knot. Okay, still. Well, that's not +1. If they get crit, will that just always proc Citrus? Okay, yeah, that does always proc Citrus. Okay, that works. Bee, Mega, Ursa, Citrus, and then I guess we go like Crow, Citrus. And I guess we go Citrus on top and Gary as well. Cool, I think this works. Yeah. As much as it was cool, the lead D-Knight here, there's just so many branching paths where that was just going to get fucking wild. Do. We don't need to teach anything now. Sick. Alright, let's game. We just need to teach Rock Tomb to Dread. Didn't we already use Rock? I think we used Rock Blast on Hammy, if I'm not mistaken, for a fight decades ago. Confirm this? Yeah, that sounds right. Bow, 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 bow. I think this will probably be the last fight of the day. I mean, doing 5 in Hideout feels pretty fucking good. And we'll leave the demon fight for tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a break to hopefully make some more progress on this video. God, it's never going to get done. But, I mean, I'm glad we got 5 fights done today. After doing 0 yesterday, it all balances out. We're only a few fights away from PB. Only a couple streams away from PB. Especially because the one fight that took us like 2 streams is one that B just completely cleans up. So we'll get through that monumentally faster. Which is hype. Oh, you need the citrus still. Give me that. Got zoom lens on anybody? Citrus. Take that back. Gary Dose. Dreadful Null. Nothing over here. Okay. Let's heal these guys up. Okay, still a lot of flexibility needed here. This instead of Smart Strike. Yeah, that's just because if we get into a weird spot, we can... get into a weird spot, we can always just rip a Stone Edge. I do feel like there's a pretty decent probability one of those ends up being... what was I going to say? One of those ends up being a D-Dance. Okay, Citrus, Zoom. Not including Zoom would be heartbreaking. I mean, there's a world where we forget it and we don't even notice too, but... Citrus, Zoom, Mega, Citrus. Go. And we're out. Yeah. Yeah, it's like... There's a lot of things that could happen. It's right, left, right. Yeah. Yeah, there's like a lot of things that could happen, but because our HP is so flexible on this, I am not stressed. I'm not super stressed. Let's not completely screw the pooch on that. Okay. So it begins. -1 Gyarados. This is Waterfall or Earthquake. We're going to go here into Gyarados of our own. We'd love to see... It's like very low odds. Earthquake. Earthquake would be really cool though. That's -2. Cool. Okay. This is... Always Stone Edge. We're going to go back into top. We'll probably do it. We'll do a double swap here. We are looking for a D-Dance. It's -3. Cool. Alright. Now we're good to go. I believe this could be D-Dance again here. So we're going to go back to Gary. What's the... We want to come in on Stone Edge as well. Yeah, Stone Edge is the best move we can come in on. So we go back to Gary. This is +2 attack, -1... Yeah, this is -3 now. Yeah, -3 +1 speed. This is Dragon Dance or Stone Edge. No, yeah. Yeah, exactly. You got it. And then this is going to be Rock Tomb, which is exactly why we needed the D-Dance. Yeah. Well, Noelle, you'll never believe it. This is fight 5. Now this is back to neutral speed. That does that. This is always going to be EQ. So we're going to go Rock Tomb here. Now, I think this is going to require the swaps, though. We are dead to... We're not dead to Rock Slide, which is the important thing. We're dead to everything except Rock Slide. -3 actually mattered a ton here. Okay, so on everything except Rock Slide, we can go into Gary Dosage. I think this guy -1. We'd love to see Earthquake. Earthquake would be the best thing here. Get owned, idiot. Okay, so this is always Rock Slide. So we're going to go into Ursaluna. Yeah. Go to Luna. Yeah. No, totally understandable. Honestly, totally understandable. It's a lot. My motivation ebbs and flows. Yesterday, I was just not here. I was not here for it. But today, I'm feeling good. Horn Leech. We don't really care. Now we're going to Mega Evolve and pick up the KO with Leech Life to get back to full. Wonder if there was... No, because we're always dead to Meteor Beam. I was going to say, I wonder if there's like a fun U-turn weak armor to play around Trick Room. I feel like that would be kind of fun. The Cursed Soul. This is always going to be Meteor Beam. So we're going to go just roll into Ursaluna, because we don't want to proc that weak armor. Cool. There's a Meteor Beam. Gets the +1 special attack. Going to hit us with it in one turn, but we are fasting. Smoking on that power herb. Shouts the herb. And And then we rip an Earthquake that just barely kills. This guy is an absolute beast. Yeah. I was like, no, we should not click U-turn there. And then we are... This is always Grass Knot, which means we can just go straight into B again. This would never be anything else. Correct. This is Focus Band. So now we just infinitely swap with U-turn until it dies. All right, let's make this easy on everybody. Thanks so much, buddy. We could have done that for a couple of hours, or you could have just died right away. Dude, I love winning a fight with no one on screen. That's one of my favorite things to do. Just no one's there, fight's over. All right, gamers, I think that's a good place to stop. 5 fights in Aqua Hideout in one day. Only 4 remaining, more than halfway done. Yeah, they do say it procs 1 out of 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4 fights left in Aqua Hideout. We are 7 fights away from our PB. We're 7 fights away from our PB. Holy shit, bro. I mean, I know we do have 4, at least 3 really hard fights left in here. So that is a little scary, but I mean, we're so close, bro. So close to the end of the game, too. 15 fights left in Tate and Liza split, 37-1, 15 in Victory Road. Ah, man. It's been a hell of a run, gamers. I appreciate you being here through this. I'm going to find someone to raid, and we're going to call it a day. Reminder, because we are working on that video, working on the video to get that done in some reasonable period of time. Oh, Aaron's stream. We'll send it over to Aaron. We're looking to get this done in a reasonable period of time. I'm taking off tomorrow to do that. Anyways, gamers, I've been your good pal, Saves Untitled. Appreciate you tuning in. I have done the things. We've actually done fights today. Hey, no, thank you for the sub, homie. Let's fucking go, dude. That one was on me. All right, gamers. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in a couple days. Have fun. Bye-bye. Wow.